Good morning, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel. As I continue on my part series, the professional sports teams that didn't win the championship during that season. This is part 70. And today I'll be talking about the 2007 New England Patriots. Now this team definitely was a great team. They went 16-0 during the regular season. And Tom Brady won the MVP award, obviously coached by Belichick. This team was a great team. Had 10 Pro Bowlers, 9 All-Pro players. This team was definitely one of the great teams of all time, but they didn't win the championship. Tom Brady was on the Pro Bowl. Dan Cochran, Matt Light, Logan Mankins, Randy Moss, Asante Samuel, Mike Vrabel, and Vince Wilfork. Those are the 10 Pro Bowls. 9 All-Pros was Tom Brady, Matt Light, Randy Moss, Asante Samuel, Mike Vrabel, Dan Cochran, Logan Mankins, Wes Welker, and Vince Wilfork. So they had 9 All-Pros on the All-Pro team. Brady, Light, Moss, Samuel, Vrabel, Cochran, Mankins, Welker, and Wilfork. And the Patriots were the 8th team in NFL history to finish a regular season undefeated. The 8th team. So there's a lot of teams that were undefeated. People probably don't know about that, recognize that, but at that time they became only the 8th team in NFL history to finish a regular season undefeated. The Patriots also was the first team in NFL history to have a perfect regular season record since the NFL expanded its schedule to 16 games in 1978. It broke records that were set by the 49ers in 1984, the 85 Bears, the 98 Minnesota Vikings, the Pittsburgh Steelers of 2004. The 2011 Packers, the 2015 Carolina Panthers finished 15-1. And again, this team should have won the Super Bowl, but they lost to the Giants 17-14. David Tyree catch against his helmet was a key play in that game. And they did beat the Jaguars 31-20. They did beat the Chargers 21-12. But in the Super Bowl, they didn't deliver the goods, unfortunately. And the Giants just did their thing. They just sacked Brady so many times. They could not protect Brady or the Patriots' offensive line. That was the reason why they lost. The Giants' defense just did their thing. And Super Bowl 42. So they still regarded as one of the greatest teams of all time, and I totally agree with that, despite not winning it all. But I just think that this team should have won it all. They should have beat the Giants. The Giants, on paper, was on that same level as a team. So let's go over this Super Bowl 42, because this is the reason why they lost. Because they were undefeated. Obviously, they were 18-0, with the 2 playoff wins against the Jaguars and the Chargers, respectively. So let's see what happened in this Super Bowl. What went wrong? Why did they lose this game? Okay, let's look into this matchup. Also, this Super Bowl game, the matchup, this game marked the first time that a previously undefeated team had lost in a National Football League championship game since 1942, Chicago Bears. Now, the Giants started the game very well after calling tails to win the toss. The Giants started the game with the longest opening drive in Super Bowl history, a 16-play, 77-yard march that consumed 9 minutes and 59 seconds and featured 4 third-down conversions. That was the most ever on a Super Bowl opening drive. So that ended up in a field goal. They didn't score a touchdown, but they went up 3-0 on a 32-yard field goal by Lawrence Tynes. So after that, Lawrence Maroney returned the kickoff 43 yards to the 44-yard line. Tom Brady completed 3 passes for 23 yards, but after 2 incomplete passes, New England was faced with 3rd and 10 on the Giants 17. Antonio Pierce, the linebacker of the Giants, committed a pass interference penalty against Benjamin Washington in the end zone, and that gave the Patriots 1st and goal at the 1, and they scored. 2 plays later, Lawrence Maroney scored in 7-3. So the two teams each only had 1 drive in the entire opening quarter, which was a Super Bowl record. So in the second quarter, the Giants had their drive. 3rd and 7, receiver Amani Toomer caught a deep pass, 38 yards, moving the ball to the Patriots 19. But 3 plays later, Manning threw a pass that bounced out of the hands of rookie receiver Steve Smith and was intercepted by Ellis Hobbs. The Patriots' ensuing drive resulted in a 3-and-out, as on 3rd and 1, James Butler and Michael Strahan tackled Maroney for a 2-yard loss, and England had the punt. So, rookie running back Ahmad Bradshaw fumbled a Manning handoff, and it looked as though Patriots linebacker Pierre Woods had recovered the ball at the Giants 30. But after the officials picked through the pile, it was determined that Bradshaw had made the recovery. But the Giants maintained possession, but wound up punting. The next offensive possession for the Patriots, the Giants sacked quarterback Tom Brady, Justin Tuck, and Kawika Mitchell. So New York moved the ball to the New England 25. There was time to sack Manning, forced the fumble. Smith recovered the ball. However, Bradshaw was penalized for illegally batting the ball forward before the recovery. So the penalty pushed the Giants out of range for the field goal, and they had to punt. So after the punt, 2 18-yard receptions by Moss and Dante Stallworth moved the ball to the 44-yard line of the Giants. 22 seconds left before half. Brady fumbled while being sacked by Tuck. O.C. Umayo recovered the ball, and the game then went to halftime with the Patriots winning 7-3. So you're a Patriots fan at that time, you're thinking, okay, we got a chance to still win this game. Obviously, we up 7-3. Things could have been better, but we up 7-3, but it didn't happen. The second half resumes. New England had a 4th and 2 and chose to punt. After the play had been run, Bill Belichick challenged the New York had too many players on the field, and that was the case because Chase Blackburn was able to get to the sidelines as the ball was being snapped. Mike Carey reversed the play. Giants were penalized 5 yards for having too many players on the field, so it gave the Patriots a 1st down. So the Patriots then go to the Giants 25, but Strahan sacked Brady for a 6-yard loss. On 3rd down, so it's 4th and 13 with the ball on the Giants 31. So Belichick decided against a long field goal attempt by Steven Koskowski to try to pick up the 1st down, but it didn't work out because Brady's pass, the ball gap was incomplete, has been out of the back of the end zone, and the Giants took over on downs. So the first drive of the 4th quarter, Eli Manning completed a 45-yard pass to rookie tight end Kevin Balls. 3 runs by Bradshaw and a 17-yard reception by Smith on 3rd down. Manning finished the 7-play, 80-yard drive with a 5-yard touchdown pass to David Tyree, giving the New York Giants a 10-7 lead with 11:10 to go. So after consecutive 3-and-outs by both the Giants and the Patriots, Williams got the ball at its own 20 with 7:54 to play. Brady then completed a 5-yard pass to Westwalker, a 10-yard pass to Moss, 9-yard run by Maroney to give the Patriots a 1st down at their own 44. Then Brady followed with a 13-yard pass to Welker, a 4-yard completion to Kevin Falk, a 10-yard pass to Welker for a 1st down at the Giants 29. After that, Brady found Moss for 11-yard completion, Falk for a 12-yard completion, and New England now had a 1st and goal from the Giants 6. Following 2 incomplete passes, New York Cornerback Corey Webster slipped while backing into coverage, leaving Moss wide open in the end zone, where Brady found him for a touchdown to give the New York Giants a 14-10 lead with 2:42 left in the game. So on the ensuing kickoff, Ray Ritrone tackled Dominic Hickson after a 14-yard return, giving the Giants the ball on their own 17-yard line with 2:39 left and 3 timeouts left. Following 2 receptions, about 2 for 20 yards, Brandon Jacobs kept the drive going on a 2-yard run on 4th and 1. And that's the thing when you talk about the Super Bowl. What gets overlooked is that 4th down play. Because Jacobs don't get that first down, Giants lose that game. They always talk about the Tyree game, the Tyree play, the catch against the helmet, but they overlook Jacobs. Jacobs had a chance to get a first down on 4th down, and he did. But what if he didn't get it? The Giants lose that game. So the 4th and 1 play gets overshadowed. So as I continue on, next series of downs, Patriots cornerback Asante Samuel nearly caught a possible game-ending interception on the ball intended for Tyree, but slipped through his hands. Then the 3rd down play for the ages, 3rd and 5 from their own 44 with 1:15 to go. Eli Manning spun out of the grasp of Jarvis Green, righted himself, threw a 32-yard completion to Tyree, held it against his helmet, so that was first down. But when you look at this play, at this drive as a whole, the Giants still had to get a touchdown. Just because Tyree made that catch does not mean that the Giants was going to get the touchdown. They still had to score. So let's continue on this summary of this drive. 2 plays later on 3rd and 11, Manning found a wide open Steve Smith for a 12-yard gain to the New England 13-yard line. So you're the Patriots as a fan. You was going to hope that it'd be a 4th down situation. But 3rd down, he could not make the stop. So in the next play, Giants sent 4 receivers into the pattern, while the Patriots sent 6. They sent 6 pass rushers after Manning and flipped past 4 pass defenders to the right side of the field, resulting in Ellis Hobbs, the cornerback, being isolated on the left side to cover Giants wide receiver Plexico Burress one-on-one. Rodney Harrison tried to adjust the unbalanced formation, but his fellow defenders, including Junior Seau, were eager to sack Manning, and the defense was left unchanged. So Hobbs bid on a fake slant inside, a slant and go, or sluggo route, and Manning just lofted the pass to the end zone, and Burress caught the touchdown pass and that completed a 12-play, 83-yard drive. $83-yard drive, 12 plays. The Giants had a 17-14 lead with 35 seconds left. So New England got the ball. They begin its next possession on its own, 26 with 29 seconds remaining and 3 timeouts, but the Giants defense didn't allow a single yard, forcing an incompletion on 1st down, a 10-yard sack by rookie lineman Jay Alford on 2nd down. Then 2 deep incomplete attempts to Moss. The first that was broken up by Webster. Then it was 4th and 20. That was broken up by Jabril Wilson. Caused a turnover on downs with 1 second remaining. That was all she wrote. Clock went 0, and the Giants won Super Bowl 42. And the greatest upset ever that I've seen in my lifetime. I mean, I wasn't alive when the Colts lost to the Jets in Super Bowl 3. Joe Namath making the guarantee. I wasn't born. That's why with this part 6, I want to talk about the teams that I saw in my lifetime that I felt that were great teams, good teams, but didn't win the whole thing. And I think obviously the Patriots fits that bill, man. That loss was something that greatest upset I've ever seen in sports history. Because the Patriots should have won the Super Bowl, man. They were great at what they did. Another thing too that was crazy is that 6 days before the Super Bowl, the Boston Globe offered a book for pre-sale documents the Patriots' 19-0 historic championship season. So following the Patriots lost, the book was canceled. So they kind of, jumped to the wrong conclusion so fast, too soon. And that was it, man. The 2007 New England Patriots did not win that Super Bowl. So that concludes a look at also the season that was a great season for the Patriots. Tom Brady threw 50 touchdowns, Randy Moss caught 23 touchdowns during that regular season. So they were such a dynamic duo. So that concludes a look at part 70 of the professional sports teams that didn't win the championship during that season, the 2007 New England Patriots. Please like and subscribe to the channel. The way we can support the channel. I'm Rashad Mitchell. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.